Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel and welcome to my first update in my 2026 rolling 5-pan project pan. It is now February, which is kind of crazy because I feel like in some ways we lived a whole lifetime in January, and other ways I look back at the month and can't believe we're here already. I feel like in general, January and February are tough to get through, and we've been feeling that. So I am happy that we are now in February and hopefully soon getting closer to warmer weather and better times. Either way, I am excited to share with you all my updates in my project pan. I feel like I've made some really good progress across all of my products, but two in particular are super close to the empty. I'm thinking that I will definitely have 2 empties next month, which is very exciting in its own right. I've been thinking about, because I thought I was potentially gonna hit some empties this month, what I'd roll in their places, and I don't know exactly the direction that I wanna go in yet. So I think that's also fun because I am kind of thinking through all the different scenarios and which products I might want to roll in to replace the ones that I'm very close to finishing. So without further ado, let's go ahead and talk through those products and the amount of times that I used everything. I feel like it's been a successful month of wearing makeup. I'm really happy with my numbers. So starting first with my Tarte Hydro Flex Serum Foundation. I wore this one 18 times and I'm still loving it. I still feel like it gives me such a nice natural finish, but I feel like we're getting very close. It feels like there's not much product left in here, and the other day I went to use it and it was kind of like sputtering coming out when I was squeezing. It was laying on its side, so that might have something to do with it, but like at the end of the day, I feel like that is a really good sign, and it means that there is not a ton of product left in here. And I'm really happy with 18 uses. I think that's a great number. It's more than half the days of the month that I was able to get progress on this one. So very excited. I feel like this is definitely gonna be an empty come the end of February, probably before then. Really looking forward to finishing this one up and then figuring out where I wanted to spend my time in terms of base. I do think I'll probably take a break from panning base products and then just work on a couple within my Shop My Stash project pan, but I'm not sure. I think that we'll cross that bridge when we come to it. I've kind of, like I said, been debating between different options on how I want to handle the new roll-ins, but we're not quite there yet, so I have like a month to figure that out. But I'm really excited about the progress on this one and looking forward to telling you all next month that this is finished up. It's kind of the same story with my next product. This is the One Size On Till Dawn Mattifying Waterproof Setting Spray. First of all, I absolutely love this. I feel like it locks down my makeup so well, and I don't really have to worry about anything coming out of place. Like, it is hairspray for your face, like it really locks you in, and I've very much appreciated having this in my collection for that. I think when I do finish it up, it will be on the list of repurchase. I need to get through some of my other setting sprays that I have, but I think I will be coming back to this one, similar to like my Charlotte Tilbury setting spray. These two are really top favorites for like locking my makeup down. Now, that being said, I wore this one 16 times and I feel like there is like very little left. Like, I can still obviously hear a little bit left in here, but when I spray it on, I kind of have to like tilt this at the right angle to make sure like I'm feeling the mist on my face. So I feel like there's only like a few more uses of this before I can say it was empty. And I was really hoping that in this video I was going to be able to say that I hit the empty on this. But you guys know me, I like to make sure that I'm following all the rules when it comes to panning, and it's not quite empty yet, so it's gonna stick around for another month. But I think within like the next like 3 to 5 uses, I'm gonna have an empty on this one as well, which is super exciting, and really looking forward to rolling something in to replace that. Again, I haven't quite figured out what that's gonna be, but we will find out next month. The next product is like my absolute favorite product right now, and I've mentioned this a few times, but the reason I rolled this in to my planning to pan list is because I really enjoy wearing this so much, and because I think it's such like a great product to pan, because you can very clearly see how much product is left in here just due to like how it settles and the type of product it is. I think that's so motivating when you're panning to be able to see like the progress that you're making. Just holding this up, I'm already down to like the top of the B here, which I feel like I made a decent amount of progress in January. I know this one's gonna be like a slow going one because there's only so fast you can use a product like this, but I'm really happy with the progress that I was able to make month 1. And if I continue to make that much progress over the course of the year, I'll definitely get this one finished up before the end of the year. So I used my Benetton 18 times, but those 18 times were honestly usually both my cheeks and my lips. I'm not counting separately for when I'm wearing on my lips and my cheeks, but I just think this product is so amazing for both. I love putting on my cheeks. I'm wearing it today. I just think it gives like the prettiest little pink to your cheeks. And then I'm also wearing it on my lips today. I have my lip gloss in my Project Pan layered over it, but it's just so nice to get down this like base stain on your lips. Putting this color on both my cheeks and my lips, I feel like makes my whole face look more alive, and I've just been loving it so much. So really happy with this and just being able to use it. It's so fun to be trying to pan something that you like truly love using. I've panned products before that I rolled into my Project Pan to get usage on them because I wasn't using them. And while it's good to do that, to just like work through things in your collection, it is so much more fun to actually be loving the products. That might change at some point, but I'm gonna try and get as much progress on this product as possible while I'm still loving it. All right, next is my Urban Decay highlight. I also wore this one 18 times. I'm so curious when I do my side-by-sides on the scale, what the pan of this one looks like compared to last month. I feel like products like this, it's really hard when you're just looking at it on a daily or semi-daily basis to see any progress. But then when I do my progress clips, I can see how the pan's expanded or the weight's gone down. So I'm very curious to see. I've also been kind of wearing this one double duty. So I wear this on all my typical highlighter points, cheekbones, nose, Cupid's bow. And then I also take it if I'm wearing eyeshadow like I am today into my inner corner. So trying to find different multiple ways to use this. And I've been really enjoying it for both. I think this is like such a pretty nice subtle highlight. I can really match this with any of my blushes and my bronzer. So really happy with just like having this one in my project as well, and the 18 uses. And like I said, very curious when I'm editing this back to see the side-by-sides. Hopefully there is a difference in the size of the pan. You'll have to let me know what you think, but continuing to work on this one. These two are obviously very much long haul products compared to the first two products that I talked about, but I think it's good that I rolled them in at the beginning of this year so I can get as much progress on them as possible during the first few months. And the next product I'm gonna talk about is my Gloss Bomb Cream in the shade Fenty Glow. I wore this one 28 times, so really happy with the number of usage on this one. And you can't quite tell probably through the camera, but I can see that the product is down here to where the C starts in cream. So definitely made a good start of progress on this one. I know when I panned another Fenty lip gloss 2 years ago, it took me a really long time to finish up. I had to work very hard in December. I think I used it like 40 plus times to be able to get the empty, because I was really just like scraping everything out at that point. And I don't want to set myself up to do that. I want to be able to use this as much as possible during like the beginning part of the year, obviously, and potentially get this done before December. And so I feel like I'm really happy with the 28 uses. I've been making an effort to kind of go out of my way to use this instead of maybe some other lip products. I'm also reapplying this at work, and I'm like more conscious of it. I feel like a lot of times I forget and I just like don't think about it. And like after I eat, I'm like, reapply your lip gloss. And I like love the way it looks. I love the fact that it's moisturizing my lips. So it's great. It's not like any sort of chore. It's just honestly like I forget. So really happy to get the 28 uses on it, to be able to see some really good visible progress in here. And again, I feel like this one will probably take longer. I am very pleased with the progress that we've made thus far this month. And I feel like if I'm able to kind of keep around those numbers on a monthly basis, this will move much faster than the one that I panned a couple years ago. Okay, team, that is it for today's update. I am very happy with the progress that I made across the board on all of these products, and I'm very much looking forward to next month and being able to say that these two are emptied and being able to roll in new products in their place. Panning is funny because, especially with like project panning, is half the fun for me a little bit. It's like being strategic about what I'm rolling in when, and being able to kind of consistently hit empties over the course of the year. One, so it's motivating for me, and two, so it's interesting for you. So I've been really like thinking through what makes sense to roll in next month, and you will find out, like I said, I've been thinking through all the different options and scenarios. I know I have some products that still need to be rolled in that are gonna be long haul products, so I'm feeling like I need to get them into the rotation, but I also don't wanna be stuck not having any empties for like this very long course of time. So we're gonna have to figure that out together. But I hope all of you enjoyed this video. I hope you all liked getting an update on where my project pan stands today, and I will talk to you in my next video. I hope all of you are doing well and staying safe, and thank you so much for watching.